Sandi Toksvig, Great Britain needs you. And Sandi Toksvig, America needs you. What do we need you to do? We need you to return to the Great British Bake Off. Hey, welcome to Hollywood Happens, the very first and longest running entertainment show on the web. I'm John McQuilkin. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, let's get right on into it. Sandi Toksvig, I make this plea to you. I know you left as host from the Great British Bake Off, also called the Great British Baking Show in the United States. I know you left because you have a very busy schedule and you're pursuing other endeavors. But Great Britain needs you. And those of us here in America, we need you. We need you, Sandi, to return to the Great British Bake Off and give it the class and the humor that it once had. You, paired up with Noel Fielding, were the perfect combination. I so wish you hadn't left in the first place. I know the executive producer, Richard McKerrow, is currently searching for a new host. He's probably already has somebody in mind, maybe some 20-something-year-old person. But Sandi, the world wants you. So please, if you are being considered, please say yes. And if Richard McKerrow has already chosen somebody else, when that person gets the axe in the 1 season or 2 seasons, please consider returning to the Great British Bake Off, because Great Britain needs you and America needs you. You have the personality that everybody falls in love with. And I'm sure they fall in love with you too. But you're already taken, you're married. But I'm sure, so what I'm trying to say, Sandi, is you're able to connect with the contestants that a lot of the other hosts are not able to make that sort of a connection with. It's very subtle. You don't sit there and try to be funny. Instead, when you walk up to each contestant, you're actually connecting with them and talking with them. You're not trying to think of something funny to say. And that's a great balance against Noel Fielding. Noel is wonderful as well. I could make a whole separate video just on Noel. But this video is about you, Sandi Toksvig. You are the one, you're the missing link in the Great British Bake Off, the Great British Baking Show. So please, Sandi, consider, if not this season, if it's too late for this season, we understand, but please consider in the future returning to the Great British Bake Off. Because as I said previously, Great Britain needs you, and America needs you, and the world needs you, Sandi Toksvig. Well, that's it for today's show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're a fan of Sandi Toksvig, make sure you leave a comment below, and make sure, if you want her to return as host, make sure you leave a comment below saying to the producers of the show, we want Sandi Toksvig. Well, again, that's it for today's show. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to have another show for you real soon. I promise you that. So until then, take care, everybody. I'm John McQuilkin, and I'll see you in Hollywood.